Hello everyone. In this video, let's practice multiple choice questions from the chapter Pair of Linear Equations. I have with me 20 different MCQs from this chapter. So with no further delay, let's start. Question number 1. Which of the following is a solution of the equation 3x plus 5y equal to 8? And we are given 4 different values of x and y. Now, how do we find which is the solution of this equation? We have to substitute the given values in place of x and y and see if LHS and RHS match. If LHS equal to RHS, then that value of x and y is a solution. So let us begin with option A. The LHS left hand side of the equation is 3x plus 5y. Let us substitute x as 1, here it's given, and y as 0. What do we get? 3 plus 0, which is 3. Now LHS is 3, which is not equal to RHS. RHS value is 8. So this value of x and y is not a solution for this equation. Similarly, we need to check for the remaining 3 options. Here LHS is 3 into 0 plus 5 into 1, which will give us 5. Again, it is not equal to 8. So this is also not a solution for this equation. Next, left hand side, we have to substitute x as 1 and y as 1. So we will get 3 into 1 plus 5 into 1. 3 plus 5 will be 8, which is exactly our right hand side as well. So x equal to 1 and y is equal to 1 is a solution of this equation. Let's quickly check what happens when we substitute x as 0 and y as 0. 3 into 0 plus 5 into 0, which is 0, not equal to right hand side. So this is also rolled out and cannot be a solution of this equation. So out of these 4, only option C is a solution for this given equation. Next, question number 2. Which of the following is not a solution for the equation 3x plus 2y equal to 5? In a similar way, we will substitute x and y values as given in the options in this equation. Here we need to find out which is not a solution. So for whichever option we get LHS not equal to RHS, then that will be our answer. Left hand side is 3x plus 2y. Let's substitute x as 1 and y as 1. So 3 plus 2 is 5, which is equal to right hand side. So this is one of the solutions. Now let's move on to option B. LHS is 3 into 3 plus 2 into minus 2. So it will be 9 minus 4, which is 5. This is again equal to RHS. So this is also a solution for the equation. Option C is x is minus 1 and y is 4. So you get minus 3 plus 8, which is again 8 minus 3, 5. So LHS and RHS are same 5. So minus 1 comma 4 is also a solution of this equation. So this one has to be the answer. Let's check it one more time. 3 into 1 plus 2 into minus 2. 3 minus 4, which is minus 1. Here it is not equal to the right hand side. So this cannot be a solution for the equation. Hence option D is the correct choice. So question number 3. The point of intersection of the line represented by 3x minus 2y equal to 6 and the x-axis is. Now 3x minus 2y equal to x is graphically a straight line. X-axis is again a straight line. We need to find the point of intersection. The equation for x-axis is y is equal to 0. And the other line's equation is 3x minus 2y equal to 6. We need to solve both. Substitute y as 0 in this. 3x minus 2 into 0 equal to 6. 3x is equal to 6. So x is equal to 2. So the point of intersection is going to be x is 2 and y is 0. So the point is 2, 0, which is option A. So here we need to note down that the equation of x-axis is given as y equal to 0 and equation of y-axis is given as x equal to 0. We'll be further doing one more sum based on this concept in our video. Next, before we proceed to the next multiple choice question, I would like to brief upon simple concepts related to pair of linear equations. A1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. A2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. These two are the general form of a pair of linear equations. A1 and A2 are the coefficients of x, B1, B2 coefficients of y, C1 and C2 are the constants. Now, each of this linear equation is a straight line. Now, when you have a pair of two lines, there are three scenarios. They can be intersecting or they can be coincident or overlapping each other. Both lines will overlap each other or they can be parallel to each other. So these are the three scenarios. Now, when the two lines are intersecting, there is exactly one solution or a unique solution, and that solution is this point of intersection. This system is called as a consistent system. And for such linear equations, the relation between the coefficients is a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So this is our first scenario, which are intersecting lines. The system has only one solution and the system is said to be consistent. Let's see the next scenario where the lines are coincident. They overlap each other. So what happens? Every point in line 1 is also lying in line 2. So each point is in turn a solution. So we have infinitely many solutions for such pairs of equations. Such system is again called consistent. Whenever you have a solution, it might be one solution or infinitely many solutions. The system is consistent, and such overlapping lines are also called as dependent lines. They're falling on each other, so it's dependent. In such a situation, the relationship between the coefficients is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. The coefficients of x and y and the constants are all in proportion. So that is about coincident lines. The last scenario is parallel lines. We know that parallel lines are never going to meet. So there is no point of intersection and hence there is no common solution or no solution. Such a system is called inconsistent system. And the ratio A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, which is not equal to C1 by C2. This is the relation between the coefficients and the constant when the system is inconsistent, that is when the lines are parallel to each other. So many multiple choice questions can be possibly asked based on these concepts. We shall also practice few of them. Question number 4. If a pair of lines is consistent, then the lines will be, we just saw that the lines can be intersecting or they can be coincident. In this case, they'll have one solution, and this case, they will have infinitely many solutions. Both cases are called consistent. So the correct option is coincident or intersecting lines. Question number 5. Pair of equations 9x plus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0 and 6x plus 2y plus 7 equal to 0 represents lines which are parallel, intersecting at one point, coincident or perpendicular to each other. So let's carefully note down the coefficients first. A1, A2 are the coefficients of x, which is 9 and 6. B1, B2 are the coefficients of y, which is 3 and 2. The two constants are C1 and C2, 5 and 7. Now we see that A1 by A2 is 9 by 6, which is 3 by 2. B1 by B2 is equal to 3 by 2. C1 by C2 is equal to 5 by 7. So we can conclude that A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. So such a relationship gives us parallel lines. So the correct option is parallel. Next question. Graphically, the pair of equations 6x minus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0, 2x minus y plus 9 is equal to 0 represents two lines which are intersecting exactly at one point, intersecting exactly at 2 points, coincident or parallel. Similar manner, you have to check for the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. Now here a1 by a2 is 6 by 2, b1 by b2 is minus 3 by minus 1, c1 by c2 is 10 by 9. 6 by 2 can be reduced as 3 by 1. Both are negative, so it will be a positive answer, and this is 10 by 9. Here we see that these two are equal, however this is not equal. So A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2, which again leads to parallel lines. So option D, parallel, is the correct answer. Next, question number 7. The pair of equations 2x minus 3y plus 4 equal to 0 and 2x plus y minus 6 equal to 0 has a unique solution, exactly two solutions, no solution, or infinitely many solutions. So again, let's determine a1 by a2, b1 by b2, and c1 by c2. a1 is 2, a2 is 2, b1 is minus 3, and b2 is 1. C1 is 4 and C2 is minus 6. So 2 by 2 will be simplified to 1, minus 3, and 2 by 3, minus 2 by 3. Now we see that none of them are equal. So we can say A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, which means the lines are intersecting with each other. So we have a unique solution. So answer is 7A, unique solution. Next, question number 8. The value of k for which the lines 5x plus 7y equal to 3 and 15x plus 21y is equal to k coincide is. So for two lines to coincide, what is the relation? A1 by A2 should be equal to B1 by B2 and should be equal to the ratio of the constants. So using this, we can write that 5 by 15 equal to 7 by 21 is equal to 3 by k. So 5 by 15 and 7 by 21 reduces to 1 by 3, 3 by k. So k cross multiplying, we will get k as 9. So correct answer is 9, option A. Next, question number 9. The pair of linear equations 3x plus 5y equal to 3 and 6x plus ky equal to 8 do not have a solution if k is equal to 5, k is equal to 10, k is not equal to 10 and k is not equal to 5. So here, if the two lines do not have a solution, then they should be parallel lines, which corresponds to A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. A1 by A2 is nothing but 3 by 6, which is equal to 5 by K, and it should not be equal to 3 by 8. Now let's choose this relation for finding out the value of K. Cross multiplying, we get 3K is equal to 30. So K is equal to 10. Answer is option B, K is equal to 10. When the value of K is 10, these two equations will not have a solution. They will form parallel lines. Question number 10. If the lines given by 3x plus 2ky is equal to 2 and 2x plus 5y plus 1 is equal to 0 are parallel, then the value of k is. Here they have given that the lines are parallel, so we can assume that a1 by a2 will be equal to p1 by b2 and not equal to c1 by c2. So a1 by a2 is 3 by 2 is equal to b1 is 2k. Coefficient of y in the first equation is 2k divided by coefficient of y in second equation is 5. Should not be equal to constant c1 is, if 2 is brought to the left hand side, it will become minus 2. Here it's already in the left hand side, so we can take it as such, plus 1. So minus 2 by 1. Now we need to find the value of k, so let's use this relation. 3 by 2 is equal to 2k by 5. Cross multiplying, we get 4k is equal to 15. K is equal to 15 by 4. So option C, 15 by 4 is the correct answer. Next sum. The lines x is equal to a and y is equal to b are intersecting, parallel, overlapping, none of these. Now, generally we have the horizontal as x-axis and the vertical axis as y-axis. Like I said in one of the previous sums, the equation for x-axis is y is equal to 0. So, if you have an equation like y is equal to b, then that line will be parallel to x-axis. A line parallel to x-axis is generally of the form y is equal to b. Similarly, equation for y-axis is x is equal to 0. So when x is equal to a can be any constant. It can be a 1 or 3 or 5. Then such a line is graphically given as a line parallel to y-axis. such a line's equation will be x equal to a. So x equal to a and y equal to b will be these two lines for positive values of a and b. So you can see that both these lines are intersecting, just like your x and y axis. These two lines are also going to be intersecting. So the option A, which is intersecting, is the correct choice. Next, question number 12. For what value of k do the equations 3x minus y plus 8 is equal to 0 and 6x minus ky is equal to minus 16 represent coincident lines? So what is the equation, what is the relationship of coefficients when you have a coincident line? It is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. All the three should be equal. So 3 by 6 equal to minus 1 by minus k. Be careful about writing the correct sign of the coefficients. Here you have minus 1 and minus k. Do not miss the negative sign. Similarly, when you pick the constant, ensure that the constant is in the left hand side, that both the constants are on the left hand side of the equation. 8, and here if you bring minus 16 to the left hand side, it becomes plus 16. So 3 by 6 reduces to 1 by 2. Both the negatives can be cancelled out, which is again 8 by 16 is 1 by 2. So seeing this, you can conclude that k is equal to 2. So option C, k is equal to 2 is the right answer. Next, question number 13. If 217x plus 131y is equal to 913, 131x plus 217y is equal to 827, then x plus y is. Now here we are given a pair of linear equations and we have been asked to find x plus y. They have not asked us to solve for x and y. They have asked us to find what is x plus y. When you're given a pair of linear equations, we can solve using elimination method or substitution method or by cross multiplication method. But when you see coefficients of x and y as same in the two pair of when you see the coefficient of x is the coefficient of y in the second equation and vice versa. Here the coefficient of y is the coefficient of x in the second equation. So when such a relationship is there, and you also see that the coefficients are pretty big numbers, 217, 131, 913, 827 constants. So the simpler method here would be to add and to subtract or add these two equations and form a new set of equations. Let's see what happens when you add equation 1 and equation 2. So 1 plus 2 will give us 217 plus 131 will be 348x plus again 131 plus 217 will be 348y is equal to, when you add up the constants, it will give 27, 10, 4, 1740. So here 348 can be pulled out as common. 348 into x plus y is equal to 1740. So x plus y is 1740 by 348. I think 348 5 times might give us this number. 5 8s are 40, 5 4s are 20, 24, 5 3s are, yes, 1740. So this is 5 times. X plus y is 5. Option A, 5 is the correct answer. So when you have such a pair of equations where the coefficients are quite higher and the coefficient of x is same as the coefficient of y in the second equation, if you add and subtract those two equations, you will get a simpler pair of equations which can be solved. We have come to the end of this video. For the remaining questions from this chapter, watch the part 2 video. The link of part 2 is given in the description box and you can also see that in your screen now. For practicing other chapters, check out the playlist in our channel. If you are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to receive regular notifications. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.